For that,
there will be no room for negotiation other than the day for independence or the declaration of the Biafra Republic. Thank you.
for that very reason,
there will be no room for negotiation other than the day for independence or the declaration of the Biafra Republic. Thank you.
For that very reason,
there will be no room for negotiation other than the day for independence or the declaration of the Biafra Republic. Thank you.
Welcome back to Hardcore Reporters Television. Today we will give you a lesson on how to import USDT and USBT into a MetaMask account. This is what you use to trade. A Ethereum network is not the network that you use, so therefore we have to change it to BNB machine. Wait for it to load. It says BNB machine now active. So this is the first step on this. The next is to click on portfolio to add USBT website into a MetaMask. So click on it, click on the search bar there, erase whatever that is written there, manually write usbt.bankobiafra.org. so make sure you get it correctly, so hit the enter button so that it will load. For those of you in the zoo Nigeria, make sure you have VPN installed on your device to access this very website. Says this is the interface. It says add token, so you have to click on add token. It will show USDT and USBT, so you have to click on USDT to add it. Click on add token, and again we have to go add token again, click on USBT. Now add token USBT. So the two tokens are now added automatically to your MetaMask account. As you can see on the screen, this is it. So now with this we are good to go on the next step. So stay tuned on Hardcore Reporters Television for another update. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to stay tuned. Welcome back to Hardcore Reporters Television. Today we will give you a lesson on how to import USDT and USBT into a MetaMask account. This is what you use to trade. A Ethereum network is not the network that you use, so therefore we have to change it to BNB machine. Wait for it to load. It says BNB machine now active. So this is the first step on this. The next is to click on portfolio to add USBT website into a MetaMask. So click on it, click on the search bar there, erase whatever that is written there, manually write usbt.bankobiafra.org. so make sure you get it correctly, so hit the enter button so that it will load. For those of you in the zoo Nigeria, make sure you have VPN installed on your device to access this very website. Says this is the interface. It says add token, so you have to click on add token. It will show USDT and USBT, so you have to click on USDT to add it. Click on add token, and again we have to go add token again, click on USBT. Now add token USBT. So the two tokens are now added automatically to your MetaMask account. As you can see on the screen, this is it. So now with this, we are good to go on the next step. So stay tuned on Hardcore Reporters Television for another update. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to stay tuned.
It's Biafrans all over the world. Freedom is not free.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wonderful people of Biafra and lovers of freedom joining us from all over the globe. We bring you warm greetings from the Biafran Republic government in exile, and de facto government in the homeland. Greetings to all Biafrans and greetings to the enemies of Biafra and to the haters of Biafra and to those coming into Biafra land to die by the sword each and every day. You will continue to die by the sword as you enter into Biafra land unless you make a U-turn, because the Biafran people have come to stay and to defend motherland and to fight and restore Biafra. This is not 1960s to 70s, this is 2024, and this is the 21st century, where we have furious mindsets seeking the liberation, the freedom, and the independence nation of the United States of Biafra. A lot has been happening, and you will see more. In just a year and some months, you have seen the good handwritings of the Prime Minister with his government. He has achieved a lot within months, and some of you can be able to tell what you did not see before and what has come to be, and the difference when you have a visionary leader. That is why we encourage all Biafrans to continue to support this liberation, because if you abandon this liberation now, all your women and children will all be butchered and they will be slaughtered, and you will not see any land to go back again. If we stop what we are doing now, our women and children and men, siblings and relations and neighbors will not be seen alive anymore. That is why we must intensify the effort, give every support financially, prayerfully, logistically, technically, and humanly possible to the Prime Minister and his government, so that the Biafra Defense Forces in Ground Zero can fight and fight and fight and fight. Defend, 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 defend. Destroy the enemy's gathering and tear them to pieces. Burn them to ashes so that they will not see a safe haven in Biafra land anymore. The sole duty of this very government is to make sure our women and children are not butchered and their heads are not chopped off, and our babies are not shot in the belly with AK-47, and our pregnant women and mothers are not butchered into two, where they remove everything in their body. These are all done and carried out by the jihadist terrorists headed by the sole president of One Nigeria and all the armies and security sectors of One Nigeria. So this very government of Biafra have come to defend Biafran people, because we don't want you to be lamenting of 600 and something kidnapped children that went to school. We don't want to hear of such in Biafra land. We don't want to hear that 150 have been butchered in broad daylight in Borno. It can't happen in Biafra land. We don't want to hear that 200 were massacred in Kaduna. It shouldn't happen in Biafra land. When you sit back and then snap your fingers, you should be able to understand the reason why you must support this very government, with a lot of things on the table and with a lot of engagement and templates that are stretching out day in, day out. This is the only Biafran government that have achieved so much within a couple of months. Since the genocide of 1960s coming down to this very day, this is the first time in history that the Biafran people has set up a government that is legally institutionalized in every part of the world. We have representative bodies that serve as intermediate embassies of Biafran people, the licensed offices. Then we have the headquarters government that is in Baltimore. This is the very first time in history that the Biafran people has set up a governing phase and body that is solely legitimate to take care of the affairs of the Biafran people. So if you have been on the fence before, and if you have been castigating Ojukwu, and you've been castigating Wazirike, you've been castigating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you've been castigating the Prime Minister, Simon Egba Njoko. It is high time you stopped being foolish and then come down from the fence, come down from your high horse, and then come and join hands to make this Biafra a reality before your very eye. Because in a couple of days and months and weeks, the shape of this government you see today will broaden. And then it will get to a time where you will try everything to cajole someone into believing that you have been in. And there will be no conviction of such if you have not been in. So look for the black goat while it is daytime, before it becomes dark, and then you can differentiate the goat in the dark. Join the Biafran liberation. Locate your countries of residence, admins. You have coordinators and admins that are in charge of your liaison offices or your IPOB families. Locate them, key in, and know how you can contribute to your liberation. The most important thing to all Biafrans in every country today is to make sure you contribute your 1 cent, your $1, your $10, your 20, your 30, your 40, till $100,000 to the liberation of the Biafran people. We don't have time for you to come and sit down now and put whiskey on the table or red wine or white wine, and then you start to marry, you cook nkwobi, and you eat and enjoy and sing music. No. The men and women that are inside the bushes, the volunteer armies of Biafra, do not have time for those comfort and pleasures. What they have is strategies of how to defend motherland, because the enemies, the terrorists, are trying to move in left, right, center by the number. Tick, 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 round the clock. And they are on the watch 24/7. So what you can do for you to enable them to work more viably is to make sure you contribute everything that you have without any hesitation. So wake up and join hands and do the needful. My Minister Mazugo, welcome to the studio before we continue.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mazi Sonny. I greet you. I greet you, every Biafran, anywhere you are watching from. I greet all of you. I want us to remember, like you heard our Minister for Information saying, everything you heard him say, do. And I've been telling us for long, anything you did not hear from the mouth of our Prime Minister, you did not hear from the media team personnels, that thing is not existing. So please, and anywhere you hear things that do not promote the interest of the Biafran government, don't go there. That's all I can tell you. So I want us to remember, we did for critical moment now. The time we did no be time for people where they gossip or people where they do anything. We have to fix our eyes continuously on the ball. We have so many things, so many projects that are coming ahead. And if anybody thinks the best thing is to start doing things that should not be done by now, well, let that person go on. So let us not get distracted. Let us keep our eyes on the ball until we get what we are looking for. Time for gossip don't pass. Time to look face don't pass. Where would they now? Now our enemies we they focus on, and we must get what we are looking for. So anytime, any day you need information, get it from the desk. That's why everybody needs to join Twitter. Excuse me. Join Twitter. You will follow our Prime Minister. There is no information you will not get from his handle. So we have a lot of things going on, boiling. We have our land. We see what is going on in data. You see how the military, Nigerian so-called military, has taken over, killing innocent people, wiping, burning communities, even burning churches, burning hospitals, burning hotels. This is time for everybody to stand up. We need our freedom. We have not done anything wrong. We have not asked for anything we shouldn't have asked for. The only thing we have asked for is freedom. We have a right to say we are no longer interested. You cannot force me to remain in a house, excuse me, in a house I don't even know how you build. I don't like the structure. I'm not comfortable in it. And you want me to remain in that house by force? Even if it means the house collapsing on my head, you want me to remain in it? A country where terrorists are being glorified. A terrorist where they will distract you from the main thing. What has happened in Delta is not anything that is unusual. Today, as I am talking to you, yesterday in the north, it's in the paper. I think Vanguard News also. Vanguard, you just go through the papers, you will see it. Boko Haram terrorists invaded military barrack or cantonment, whatever, but military. They killed so many, they took so many away, they took so many ammunitions away, arms away. Nobody has gone to that community to bomb, to kill, to wipe away, to burn houses, to burn hotels, to burn their boats, to burn their canoe, to destroy the land, to shoot the people. But because we are Biafrans, you will be denied justice. You will be denied the right to education. You will be denied the right to road, infrastructure, light, water, school, hospital, even the one where you manage build with your money as clinic. Army come burn them down. You manage build hotel, army come burn them down. The same thing Obasanjo did in his time is the same thing, what is his name? Tinubu is doing. Yoruba people have been snakes. They have been snakes. Some of them are evil snakes. When you see people like Obasanjo, you see people like Awolowo, you see people like Tinubu. But there is something that will be done to snakes. Whether they are python, dancing, that's a solution to it. Me and you, if we agree, we can put a stop to it. This is our people that are killing. It's our properties that are destroying. In Lagos State last week, some part of Idumota caught fire, as we were told. So many things don't they happen since. It has been happening. Nothing is new. Today, as I am talking to you, terrorists kidnapped so many people. Over the weekend, more than 200 people have been kidnapped. From Friday night till now. The ones they kidnapped, they demanded 1 billion. The government of Nigeria will tell you they are not ready to negotiate with terrorists, but they went behind and paid the money. Remember, the news says that the children were released, not rescued. They were released. Nobody went to rescue them. No. So I want you to understand that what is going on now is something that if you don't join, you will never join again. And this is a moving trend that do not stop anytime. And remember, we are in autopilot. Remember that song, Satan come on for road, I get Holy Ghost, I no get break. We no get break. We are in auto. Our prime minister is toiling day and night, doing everything every morning, every night. He's in one meeting or the other to make sure Biafra comes. You, waiting you did do. Come on to vote. Some people no agree vote. Come on to register. They no agree register. Come on to share program. They no agree share. Waiting you did do for Biafra to come. Are you part of those that are waiting? Let me see. I want to see now. May they bring Biafra now. If you do not join hand, whose hand you want to go and bring the Biafra for you? All hands must be on deck. My honorable minister, I greet you.
They won't want you again. They won't. Thank you. Biafran people, we are here to remind you guys of just a few things. One is that the Biafran government have released the list of wanted terrorists and financiers that have been aiding and abetting the massacre and genocide of the Biafran people. It is one thing for the terrorists to come out and make noise. It is another thing for us to explain to them what it means to be freedom fighters. Biafrans are no terrorists. Biafrans are freedom fighters. You know, when they release this, their nonsense paper, first and foremost, let us make something very clear. That without putting the name of Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa on that list that they brought out, that they said Tinubu declared Simon Ekpa wanted, without putting his name there, that list will not fly. And it will not make name. Because anywhere you don't call Biafra and the Biafran Prime Minister and this very government of Biafra, nothing will sell for you. So you have to look for a way of making it to sell very well. That is why you have to look for the face of the Prime Minister and include it on the list. Because Biafra is the only solution, the only set of people that are fighting for the defense of humanity. Remove Biafran people from the sphere of one Nigeria today, and everyone will be massacred in broad daylight.
One thing, you can give yourself even Ibozurume. If you want to be noticed today in Nigeria, call yourself one thing. You can give yourself even Ibozurume. When we're doing Ibozurume, take one name now. Just write Simon Ekpa. You drag Simon Ekpa to Washington. You drag Simon Ekpa. Man, it may appear. If you want to advertise your organization, and you have been trying, and nobody is listening to you. If you want your organization to be published on Nigerian newspaper, write that Simon Ekpa, that you are taking Simon Ekpa to the highest court in the world. Bam! You are going to appear on Vanguard. Just send it to Vanguard.
I believe you all understand it now. So as they just send the thing to Vanguard and say, hey, it is time to put Simon Ekpa on the list. Bakam. You see, as the thing now, they fly. He fly everywhere. All the media houses, they have to sit down and discuss Simon Ekpa has been put on the list of one Nigeria as a terrorist. Why? Because he's fighting for my freedom. He's fighting for your freedom. He's fighting for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's fighting for the freedom of every Biafran, born and yet unborn. So for the list to make name and to fly very well, look for where Simon Ekpa is. Look for where the Biafran government is. Put it there. You remember during the election of 2023, Brgie family, which nobody used to hear his name, they gave him the contract of showcase Simon Ekpa. Immediately he showcased Simon Ekpa, he featured Simon Ekpa in his family show. Hey, Brgie family became the man of the moment. Everybody now started going to look for Brgie family show to watch. Because what? He carried Simon Ekpa's name. He carried Biafra matter discussed for their table. But there is one foolish thing these people don't understand. That as you project Simon Ekpa or you project Biafra, you call them terrorists or no terrorists, so you do whatever propaganda and blackmail with their names, you are doing us good. You are actually doing us good. The more you push our name and do push here to left, right, center, the more our awareness is hitting the global space. Now, some people that did not understand the role that the Prime Minister of the Biafra people is playing, who is in Finland, now understands. Sitting down somewhere to see his face. What will now hit your mind is Finland is putting this man on the front page of their newspapers, and they are celebrating him. What are they celebrating of him? They are celebrating him that he had been in Finland for years and then decided to learn the politics and ethics of democracy in Finland. And he said that his coming to Finland was to learn democracy, now take it back to his own Biafra and apply it and make it to become a place. You see, this is the Simon Ekpa that Finland is celebrating and putting on the pulpit. This is the Simon Ekpa that Finland is putting on their front page of the newspaper, making the entire world to understand that him coming to Finland to learn and become somebody is not a waste, that he has been useful to his people, that after many years he learned something, he now decides to use what he learned to apply to see that he salvage his people from the hands of the terrorists. But in one Nigeria, you see that the idiosyncrasy that is running in their brains and in their veins makes them to think upside down. Ask yourself another question. If Simon Ekpa was a terrorist, will Finland be celebrating Simon Ekpa? Finland is celebrating Simon Ekpa and putting him on their major newspaper front page. Do you know what it means for you to be on the front page of a country's national dailies? Front page. It is only presidents of countries that you see that makes the front pages of the dailies. It is only prime ministers of countries. It is only senators. It is only governors. And governors only make the front pages when they have done something very remarkable. Maybe they carried out a particular project, so they now have to feature the project. Maybe like Governor Oti now, that they say is doing electricity for them. They now picture the project on the front pages of the newspaper of One Nigeria, and then they carry him and put a bam, just to deceive the Biafran people, so that they will continue to say, oh, Nigeria is working, Nigeria is working. In your Nigerian dailies, it is Tinubu. If it is not Tinubu that makes the front pages of the newspaper, it is Fulani terrorists that makes the front pages of the newspaper, or the senators, or the governors. But in Finland, you see that Finland is celebrating Simon Ekpa's achievement. He's coming and what he did and how he is now reciprocating same to his own people of Biafra. And the good gestures that he's showcasing and everything that he learned, that he's putting it into play to make sure Biafran people undergoes and benefit the same sense and level of democracy practiced all the way in Finland, in Biafra land. But in one Nigeria, terrorists don't have brains. They are thinking upside down. So declaring our prime minister wanted on your list, it was like a kind of publicity published, because it's like you people have not talked about him very much in the Nigerian Television Authority, Channels Television, Arise News, NTA, and all the nonsense news media. So it was a kind of rebranding. You have rebranded our Prime Minister and then brought Biafra stronger to the sphere. For everyone that forgot about Biafra, for them to remember that after we stormed the 2023 elections in Biafra land and did not allow it to happen, that we are still waxing stronger and stronger. And this is the reason why Musa was crying every day on every international media interview that he carried out. So, like we said before, they had to put, let me not talk too much now. Let me repeat it the way Prime Minister said it. If you want your publication to make the national dailies, just put Simon Ekpa there.
If you want to be noticed today in Nigeria, call yourself one thing. You can give yourself even Ibozurume. When we're doing Ibozurume, take one name now. Just write Simon Ekpa. You drag Simon Ekpa to Washington. You drag Simon Ekpa. Man, it may appear. If you want to advertise your organization, and you have been trying, and nobody is listening to you. If you want the organization to be published on Nigerian newspaper, write that Simon Ekpa, that you are taking Simon Ekpa to the highest court in the world. Man, you are going to appear in Vanguard. Just send it to Vanguard. If you want to be noticed today in Nigeria, call yourself one thing. You can give yourself even Ibozurume. When we're doing Ibozurume, take one name now. Just write Simon Ekpa. You drag Simon Ekpa to Washington. You drag Simon Ekpa. Man, it may appear. If you want to advertise your organization, and you have been trying, and nobody is listening to you. If you want the organization to be published on Nigerian newspaper, write that Simon Ekpa, that you are taking Simon Ekpa to the highest court in the world. Man, you are going to appear in Vanguard. Just send it to Vanguard.
And they did it. Just like your Prime Minister advised them. If you want to make the national dailies so that you'll be on the very front page, just put Simon Ekpa name there. Minister 247, over to you, please. We can't hear you. Unmute, we can't hear you.
Okay. Like you said, if you want to make headline, if you want to get viewers, Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa, have you forgotten that the reason why the criminals were getting viewers then were because Simon Ekpa do this, people go rush giddy 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 giddy. They mad the Chihuahua in South Africa go tell you, Simon Ekpa do this, giddy giddy giddy, people go watch. But immediately Biafrans realized what they were doing. They ran away for them. So Nigeria is now using the same system. Because when you want to look into the matter, you ask yourself, 97 or 98 people named Abi, why is it that there's only one person they are talking about? 90 over 90 people wanted. Then out of the 90, you are not calling any other name. Only one person you are calling. And this same person is making headline, even international, Times International is making headline everywhere. And hi. You see, Punch newspaper.
Wait, make I play am again for those who know hear am. Make I play am again for those who know hear am.
Hi,
If you want to be noticed today in Nigeria, call yourself one thing. You can give yourself even Ibozurume. When we're doing Ibozurume, take one name now. Just write Samonekpa. You drag Samonekpa to Washington. You drive Samonekpa. Man, it may appear. If you want to advertise your organization, and you have been trying, and nobody is listening to you. If you want the organization to be published on Nigerian newspaper, write that Simon Ekpa, that you are taking Simon Ekpa to the highest court in the world. Man, you are going to appear on Vanguard. Just send it to Vanguard. If you want to be noticed today in Nigeria, call yourself one thing. You can give yourself even Ibozurume. When we're doing Ibozurume, take one name now. Just write Simon Ekpa. You drag Simon Ekpa to Washington. You drive Simon Ekpa. Man, it may appear. If you want to advertise your organization, and you have been trying, and nobody is listening to you. If you want the organization to be published on Nigerian newspaper, write that Simon Ekpa, that you are taking Simon Ekpa to the highest court in the world. You are going to appear on Vanguard. Just send it to Vanguard.
Well, waiting you hear PM talk now, waiting happen. Now so it be. All you need to do. That is why you see those that one that say he is Critics News. That time he had up to 10 channels, only him. He will carry PM. Someone Ekpa life here. Someone Ekpa life here. Someone Ekpa don't die here. Someone Ekpa don't buy motor here. Someone Ekpa don't buy helicopter here. Only one person have more than 5 channels. Someone Ekpa here, and he is not using them well. Someone Ekpa is a criminal. Hey, someone Ekpa has been boosted here, and he is making money until the day he foolishly come out to open up himself as a useless man or a useless boy. When are you bringing Biafra? You know that 2023 is finished. Then someone will say, are you this person? He says, yes. Okay, stop using my name. So what here is true. Out of almost 100 people are wanted. You are not talking about 2. You are not even discussing of any other one. Go to Arise Television, Simon Ekpa. Channels Television, Simon Ekpa. AIT, Simon Ekpa. What is TVC, Simon Ekpa. All the news media. Showore News is that in a day he will call Simon Ekpa up to 5 times just to make sales. Biafra, as me and you, they here, the fight made Biafra come. Some people are there fighting to make money from Biafra. Yeah. As we are here fighting, doing everything for Biafra to come, some people are taking advantage of. In anything you don't see Nigerians taking advantage of, that thing is not working. And let me tell you, anybody that is taking advantage of what we are doing, just trying to twist it in order to make money, that person in Nigeria be. I must tell you the truth. So where we are now, we are not looking at anybody's face. We know they see you. Emanuela said this is not our original, but this one now our original face, and we know they look you, and we are not changing it, and we are not ready to change it, and we are not ready to compromise it. We know they grieve for anybody, and we no go ever grieve for anybody. We be die hard. We have never gone to anybody's land or properties, trespassed or take it. We've never gone to take people by force to colonize them. We minded our business from beginning till now. Where me and you day here. Anything you see Biafra man, Biafra woman possess, they possessed it legally. So when you see people looking for opportunity to kill you, it's because you're a Biafran. What is happening in Delta today, like I said, because Delta is Biafra land. Obasanjo want to continue what he did before. He asked his brother to continue. You told us soldiers died, and you showed us pictures of the people Boko Haram killed. Why don't you show us their dead bodies from Delta? Show us their dead bodies in the mortuary in Delta State. At least. Come on, one person you did not show. You only showed us pictures. Those people that the family of those pictures, I want to tell you, they were killed by Boko Haram in the north. Nobody in Delta. Mazi, thank you.
Thank you, Wachineke. We must continue. So we will as well remind everyone that the Biafran government has unveiled the list of the terrorists that are on our wanted list. Here you have the leader of the terrorist country, Tinubu, the drug lord. Then you have
including fraudulent, everything, and then get them.
Everything, certificate forger, person where go school, answer woman. When they come out, now certificate they can't carry, they can't answer man. So only Tinubu alone, now carry all these atrocities. Chetima, the leader of the Boko Haram, will be in vice. Obviously, the same person that is leading the Southeast governors to carry out coup to assassinate Tinubu, is amongst the list of the terrorists and the aiders and the financiers and sponsors of those coming into Biafra land to kill our women and children. Soludo is part of them. Pitamba is part of them. All the GOCs and all the service chiefs and all the Southeast senators and reps, exception of Ugo Chinyere Imo, because that one has seen hell in their own hands. So we are calling on all Biafrans and all Nigerians to look at our own list, that we have unveiled the list of the terrorists that we want them down in Biafra land. Anywhere you come across these people in Biafra land, knowing too well that they are the enemies of the Biafran people, we need them down. The Biafran Defense Forces, the Biafran government have declared them wanted, and we want them down. You people brought lists out now, okay? Because we even kept quiet, small, they go small, wire. Now we don't bring on our own list come out also. It is not by bringing lists out, it is by doing the needful. And we have been dealing with you people for months now. Since the first day of February, which we started the Biafra self-referendum voting, you people opened front for us. And then we allow you people to walk into the front that we had opened down. And then your flanks were opened up in the far north. And now you are piling up your dead bodies day in, day out. So continue coming into Biafra land, and Biafran should make this flyer to go far and wide. And these are the terrorists the Biafran government and the Biafran Defense Forces have declared wanted. We want them down in whichever way. So that next time, when you want to use our Prime Minister to make the headlines, to make publicity and to make more money, you will now have a rethink.
For that very reason, I have no.
There will be no room for negotiation other than the day for independence or the declaration of the Biafra Republic. Thank you.
For that very reason,
visit the website, get accreditation for the Convention of Finland 2024, where Biafra will be declared, and also process your ID card so that you can have a means of identification. Wherever you are domiciled now, the only means of identification as a Biafran is the Biafra identity card. Without the Biafran identity card, you cannot hit your chest and identify yourself as a Biafran. Or are you going to use the zoo passport to say that you are a Biafran? No. That is why when applying for the Biafran ID card, we need no documentation that comes from One Nigeria. Because everything about One Nigeria is fraud. I came across a post where they said, is it maternity or paternity rate in the world that Nigeria ranks second? Yes, they have to rank second because everything that answers Nigeria is fraud, 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 fraud. So we are calling on all Biafrans, wherever you are, and as a reminder that you need not forget your database website. Your database website. They said paternity fraud in Jamaica. They said Jamaica has the highest rate of paternity fraud in the world at 34.6%. Now here's something. Nigeria is at 30%. Canada is at 2.8%. And UK is at 1.6%. And France is at 1.4%. Now, the question you should ask yourself is, why is it that anywhere there is a devil's advocate, anywhere there is demon, anywhere there is Sodom and Gomorrah, UK must always be amongst the list? Because UK is the father of all devils, the father and the mother of everything evil. UK taught One Nigeria what is corruption today. Ask yourself the question, do you have the word corruption in your language? Do you have the word corruption in Igbo language? Is there any part of Igbo language that name corruption is the way I pronounce it, like that, corruption? No. It is Britain that taught us what is corruption. Going down to when they did election and census in the 50s and 60s and in the 40s of One Nigeria, they rigged the elections. When you had them say super rigging, it was all about UK handiwork. So One Nigeria learned everything from there, and they have to carry the template and to continue. It's just like when your father is a preacher. I watched one video yesterday. This is the reality of what happens in Africa. We were making comparison. You saw a child of 4 years from China. Then you saw a child of 4 years from Africa, precisely from Nigeria. The child of 4 years from China was learning how to drive a tractor, while a child of 4 years from Nigeria was learning how to do Holy Ghost fire. Holy Ghost fire. I cast the I destroy the devil, I cast the demon from you, I bound you, I bound you, I bound you. And when you look at the child don't sweat for the past 10 minutes. Then you look at the child that was learning how to drive a tractor from China. Within the next 10 minutes, the child was able to know how to maneuver the gears. That child has learned something. The other one is doomed mentally in what they told him that they should believe in, which is the way out, and they should learn the religious pattern.
All right. Well, Biafrans, every day would they come here, come they shout, come they talk, come they make you understand, say not like this, not like that. Today, I don't know by now who never do his own vote. I don't know who never do his own vote. If you never do your vote, try do your own voting. You know one freedom. Nobody say if you don't vote, Biafra no go. But it's for you to belong to your own family. And I don't know where you are. By this time, some people are not acquainted to their family. That's liaison offices, liaison offices that are like your embassy. So many of you are busy calling me, calling Mazi Sonny, calling Raphael, calling any other person you want to call to get information. All these are the information you should get from your liaison officer. You will not do it because the same problem that these people have that made them say, over my dead body will Simon bring Biafra, but Simon is bringing Biafra and it will be over their dead body. So don't feel too big. You are not bigger than any other person, than yourself. If you think say you too big, only yourself you big pass. So waiting they happen now waiting be say if you know make you understand. We get so many things for hands like I tell you before. Register for your ID card. Those of you in diaspora, register for your ID cards. Register for your ID cards. You see those people where you see our prime minister don't publish their names. The only good thing where you could do now to make their names go viral, because they are the people that are responsible for waiting they go on for our land. Now then create a Babago. Now then create a Sare Dokobo own army. Now then create all sort of, there are up to 5 or 10 of them group. So when you see these faces, you know that they are your enemies. It doesn't matter what you see them to be like. They might be your brother. This Shetima you are looking at here is Shetima. We have seen his video with the terrorists. We have seen his pictures with terrorists. So I don't know what you want. Make somebody tell you again before you understand. Peter Mba is the person that brought waiting them Funani repentant Boko Haram terrorists to come to Enugu and they shoot people because they said they don't want to open shop. They want to stay at home. Hope who's on them my own, they know they can't. If you begin can't, you know go. Soludo is busy destroying lives in Obaru every day. Killing people in Anambra, destroying people's properties, destroying Umwanya Jadu. Now, what is in Guaya Hana Bayoko? At the talk of Tinubu, I've been at all the service chiefs, all the senators, all the reps. You don't hear how they share money. Abari carry 27 billion naira annually. And now so all of them they carry. So they carry 80, 100. Waiting they don't use and do. Akpabio carry whether na 300 billion. Waiting he take and do for you. they are sharing your money. They are sharing natural resource, natural cake. Whoever by now is still believing that these things you are looking at on the screen will make any difference. Anyway, yes, they are making difference, of course. They are making a lot of the great impact. New Nigeria, where bandits will kidnap children and you will spend 1 billion naira to go and they rescue the children. Not rescue. You will use 1 billion naira to pay ransom for the children to be released. It's a great difference. Where bandits or criminal or terrorists will enter military barracks and kidnap soldiers, kill soldiers, take their arms. Where soldiers go there, where they go deploy soldier for your land because they accuse you of killing soldiers, but they don't accuse soldiers of killing you. They will come and burn your houses, burn your farm, burn your properties, burn hospital, burn hotel, join them. Who see by now, they for window, they peep, make you see as he go be. I'd always talk am. Go and ask monkey wetin happen to him face. Now because he won't see as he go be, you better join what is going on now. Let us bring this freedom once and for all. Everybody that work for Biafra to come. I always ask yourself, wetin you dey do for Biafra to come? Which part you dey play for Biafra to come? Mazi, thank you so much. Mazi, you dey there?
Yes, I did. Ada Biafra, do you have something to add before we go on?
Yeah, let's go on. Ugo has said it all.
Thank you.
Freedom is
Thank you. That is for our fundraising, because we need to understand that fund is primarily what makes this liberation to go far and wide. For the gallant men of Biafra to fight and defend motherland and to destroy the terrorists, we need more funds. From $1 going forward to $10,000, $100,000, it is welcome. I've seen the synergy and the love that those in Africa showed by making sure they contribute as lower as France CFA. Now, France CFA don't even get power past Naira now. France CFA get power past Naira now. So now, if somebody is donating 10,000 Naira, 10,000 Naira is equivalent to 3,000 France CFA. 3,000 France CFA. And in Africa, you have to work your ass up for good 8 hours and 12 hours before you can make $10 or €10 for a day. So if with the high cost of living and everything, and then they are able to partake in the fundraising, how about you that is in America? How about you that is in Europe? How about you that is in UK? How about you that is in Austria? How about you that is in Australia and in Asia? Wake up, because we need funds, we need more guns and bullets to be able to destroy every terrorist that is warming up to come into Biafra land. That is why the Biafran Defense Forces are standing their ground every day. So we are now putting pepper and maggi and okra on our fundraising. Please, you may call into the program with the number on the screen. So as we continue, as you go put pepper for our fundraising, and after that, Ada Biafra put pepper for our fundraising. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, the fundraising be say now waiting we need. I don't the talk am. No how, no way. You want Biafra today, you want them now, now, but you no want support financially. How you who you want make it support them for you? You can support at least $1. Go there, you fit donate $1. You dey smoke cigar, you dey drink beer, you dey go chop nkwobi, but for you to donate common $1, you no want donate am. If every Biafra every week we say $1, our prime minister will not be breaking his head, hitting his head on the wall to look for money, cracking brain, hosting meeting from morning to night, meeting nations from everywhere to everywhere. Just because we be say na me and you suppose they worried, we are not bothered. The Bible says no arịrị azọgburu azọgbu anaghị ebe akwa kama na onye zọgbuziri arịrị n'ebe akwa. We want Biafra, but we don't want to do anything. We want Biafra to come, but we don't want to do anything. We don't want to contribute in any way, in any form. We are only waiting for Biafra to come. We will be the first to carry our bags and run into Biafra. And then you will know that there are some professors that don't want to show up. You will know you have professor at law, professor at medicine, professor at SAM. You see, senior advocate of London, England, America, Canada. They will surface. But now, you are needed. Come. Bring down your knowledge. No. Bring down your money. No. Which one you want to bring? I want to watch and see how I want to bring them now. If everybody fold hands, if Mazen Nandekano fold and Ojukwu had fold and if Mazen Simon Ekpa don't fold hands, who you go watch? We want bring the Biafra. Who you for go watch to bring the Biafra for you? If everybody put hands for pocket, you know, bring her out to give money. Which money you want to fund those military? Wait there for now. Wait there for Biafra land. When Nigeria army no fit defeat, which money who for fund them? If everybody put hand for pocket like you can do something. Honestly, everybody can do something. At least $1 every week. I not say every day, every week. Every week you go to that. If every Biafra we go there and donate $1. You no get money, no be say you no get $1. Mostly those of us in diaspora, $1. It will not cost you anything. I learned that here in the Western world that cigarette cost very much. And there's some people they finish one packet or two in a day. Drink, join them. Go African shop, shop this one, shop that one. Buy for people, but you cannot buy for yourself by supporting your own freedom, your generational freedom. You think saying like this it go be? I'd always talk am. God knows the people he puts at the head. If you say if say na me be Simon, and for verse 6 say make Funani come take over. Let us not be in too hurry to forget that just yesterday, before ESN was formed, Fulani were in our land, raping women, kidnapping women, destroying our lands. But today we don't forget them because we believe that level we don't pass them. If Biafra stop now, if the army stop now, Fulani go come back, no be as they come before. They go come back more than 100 times what they were before. We must get our land, though. We must take our land. We must be free. But the good news is, anybody will no one support, no problem. But one thing I want to show everybody is that Biafra is coming. Not we come. I'm not telling you Biafra will come. Biafra is coming. When Biafra come finally, you will regret what you do to yourself. Mazindeo.
Dewo Mazi, Adad Biafra Betty, over to you.
Thank you so much, my minister. Thank you, my comrades. And thank you, fellow Biafrans. You know, when we talk of this Biafra coming, it's like a joke, but it's a very serious thing, very wonderful. You can see that our Prime Minister and the cabinet ministers who are from the 40 states of United States of Biafra are working assiduously hard to put everything in place. We are here to urge everyone not to lose hope or to be of any kind of weak disposition. As our great leader said, there's a video I will send to my minister, Ugo, so that he can play it. You will hear from Master Prophet where he was confessing the people destroying Biafra land and what we are doing, disobeying Onyendu's instruction. We don't have to continue dilly-dallying in following up. Our Prime Minister created these ministers and the media team, followed by every other thing that he has created. Now we have Bank of Biafra. Ejema is here, and he has finally declared the day that Biafra will be declared, 2nd of December this year. You cannot say now that what we are doing is not known. Or onye gasi na ife anyị na-eme nwere isi ka egburu isi wee tinye ka o wee nwee isi. Everything enweghị isi. Ụmụnne m na ụmụnna m, maybe ka m ghalụkenele isi oyibo a ka m sụba ya n'ọnụ Igbo. Na majority of us na anụ Igbo, ndị Ikwere ekwugo kịta ọ dị na one Gota media fast that they regret isi na faburo ndị Igbo, no fear immediately after the war. Everything is falling into place. O nwere oge onye ndu je America. Onye ndu wee jụọ fasi, can't you people donate even $1, which my minister here have already said. But all the makana lutuyaka, because we are very many. To be honest, when you need something very important as getting your nation to leave a country like Nigeria, you can go hungry. Because during the war, children were dying of kwashiorkor, and kwashiorkor is product of hunger. When children like that can go hungry, why can't we even cut out one meal and say, let me donate $1? Do you people think that $1 is nothing? If you have $99, it will remain $1 to make it 100. So another good reason why you people have to vote. Yes, vote is on the line till May, but contribution. Our Prime Minister has the BLA to look after. He has the Biafra resistant fighters, the Navy, the Air Force to look after. So in addition, he is paying for Onyendu's legal team. Nwere onye gasị na ife Prime Minister na-eme na ya da afia or na ya da aghọta what we are doing is very clear. Look at our Ejema. Naira used to be 2,050 Naira for one British pound. Today is coming down. Do you people know why? Ejema is giving them the speed. Ejema is giving them the challenge. They are following what we are doing. And you will agree with me that they did not place this wanted report on our Prime Minister. It was after he announced the day Biafra will come. So when Onyendu said it, that if you are a freedom fighter and nobody is talking about what you are doing, or nobody is coming after you, then what you are doing is not effective. It is only the person who said that he's a freedom fighter and the whole country, home and abroad, talking about them, you will know that what they are doing is effective. That's what Onyendu said. Even this week gone, we all saw the top magazine in Finland. Finland is in Europe, carrying our Prime Minister's picture and Biafra news. Don't you people now realize that we are home and dry? So this donation is very vital in what we are doing. No matter how hard, my people, $5 will not kill you. It will not. Let us keep donating. Even those businessmen we have in Biafra land that are not donating, I know that some of them, they do see this. Somebody was telling me today that if those businessmen are donating 1 million Naira every day, that we would have been home long time ago. They don't realize that it was Biafra government in exile that is the reason why they are still in the southeast, doing their business, going to parties every weekend, dancing all over the place. So this donation should be our focal and central point in what we are doing. Please, my people, onye ọbụla tinye aka n'akpa, tinye na aka n'akpa na onye ọ na-eme omume na-emekwa obube. This donation is doing a lot of things for what we are doing. That's why Onyendu ji si anyị go and listen to Simon Ekpa. That video, I will send it now. You will see where the prophet is saying that Onyendu told DOS to leave our Prime Minister alone, but they are not listening. That is to tell you that Nuche Onyendu dịkwa n'ife anyị na-eme. Thank you, my people. tụsakwa n'ozi a ka ọ na-aga viral. Spread it, share it, so that it will go viral. Go to our www.biafrarepublic.gov.org. You will see every link that you need. My minister have explained and even played the video that will direct you on what to do. Thank you, my people. Ogadilo Numa. Thank you, my minister.
Thank you, Ada Biafra. This Emmanuel Ochieke, you said why we don't post a link of donation during various programs. So you know that there is a link, and you know where the link is, and you also know where the website is. So it's not only when the link is posted on the comment section that you should do your bidding as a Biafran. If you look underneath here, there is a message that is running underneath the page or this screen, and it is still the link to the website that is stipulated here. Any Biafran that is keen into what we are doing, who claims he or she does not know the link to the website of Biafran government, you are deceiving yourself. So please, it's not every time that link has to be going through the comment section. You know where the links are, you know where the websites are. All you need to do is for you to visit the website. The video on the screen is still talking about the website. We have played various videos here that is still talking about the website. The logo that is on the screen on the top right corner of this broadcast is still giving the website address. So there is nothing here that hides the way and manner where you get to the website. All what matters is your commitment. If you're committed to something, you will do it whichever way. So thank you so much. And it's not only when you post link to somebody that the person will know what to do. Who knows what to do will always do what he or she should do. That master prophet is coming late. You know, there are all these people that hide for a long time and then they will just surface. For the past 1 year or 9 months or 6 months, have you seen Master Prophet? That is because we buried them somewhere. We buried all of them somewhere. Since when
I saw it
was
from
kidnapped,
PM's
yes.
Twitter handle.
Yes. Since when MNK was kidnapped, these are all the one Nigeria IPOB that gathered all together to attack everything that we were doing. The same way they were pushing MNK, pushing. That is how they were doing to our Prime Minister. And the more they were doing the pushing, Prime Minister was standing jigigba, and his media team were standing jigigba with him. Many fell off the road and then still came back. We are still here standing jigigba, waiting for them. So what he said in that video, we are actually the one that gave him the information. What he said in that video, we are the one that gave him the information. It is the Prime Minister that gave them the information. And the media team were using that to do expose since 2022. That is the 10, is it the 10 or the 12 commandment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
No, not that one. This one is new. This one he said.
No. Listen to me.
December.
Listen to me now. Listen to me. What Master Prophet was saying in the video, is from the 10 commandments or the 12 commandments of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you want me to bring the commandment here now, I'll bring it here so that you understand.
Yes, that is true now. It's true.
Master Prophet picked it from that commandment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which he sent through a J4 law firm, which he said, number one, it is forbidden to attack Simon Ekpa, no matter what he is doing. He said, DOS, forget Simon Ekpa, go and continue in what you're doing. Leave Simon Ekpa to do whatever he is doing. This is after he had sent message to them before and said, give Simon Ekpa the chance to use Radio Biafra and to talk to the Biafran people. Immediately he was kidnapped and they turned it down. Then this other order now came in 2022. He told them, and then they still did what? They disallowed. So all these people that you see here now that are coming, they were asleep before. They sleep. They wake up. While everything were happening, they now came back to remember that, oh, these autopilot, auto criminals, the way they called us then, auto junkies, all these Burumiri junkies, auto experiments, they are still waxing strong. Oh, let me go and see what is happening. So they just enter the media, they carry what video they make. Like we played a video before. If you want to make the headlines, if you want your voice to be heard, any video that you make, put Simon Ekpa inside. That is what they will just, when they sit down and sleep and wake up, they wake up, they come back, they have to remember that there is a experiment somewhere. Carry a experiment, put inside the video, make them, that your video go fly. Everybody go know so you don't come back alive. Like the other one in Turkey, where we never see. The day where you go come back alive, the first video where you go make, na experiment. You go just start with experiment. When you just start with experiment, now so you go say, Prime Minister go post up so that we go welcome him back.
Okay.
So, video for you.
Hey.
Martin, you can play. You have a caller? Okay, pick the caller first.
Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ ọwa ịma na all this while na ha na-agba Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka ọwa ịma leka ma eji gị ihe o nwere ihe m ga-ego ụnụ ka nnụ mata in December 22nd December Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ordered DOS and Chike Doziem and one other barrister in writing Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dere to stop attacking Simon Ekpa. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ordered that. Supreme Commander of the Indigenous People of Biafra Nnamdi Ezebiro last year December dere in writing jiaka na-ejeri ede de si ha jenye no gwano DOS ha stop o idina attack Simon Ekpa. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru ya. Chike Doziem mere mba. They disobeyed.
Yes, I can see that this very list was made in December 2022. So he said December, last December, but he didn't say the year.
I beg, leave our Master Prophet. Now we're in wisdom rich. be that as far as he was able to quote the first commandment of our Onyendu.
For many days.
This is 13th
Yes.
commandment. So he was able to quote the first commandment. So he tried now. It's not easy now. Somebody that has disappeared from the sphere of Biafra media for a long time, he has been there trying to look for 500 euro pot of soup, because that is what they were doing before. 500 euro pot of soup. When they collect money from fundraising, they use it for 500 euro pot of soup. You miss a lot, because there was time that these people were so good in making caricature in the media, which you just come one day, you just be laughing with what these people are making in the media. Hey, Oyendu really suffered in the hands of these people. So if he was able
Yes.
to quote the first commandment of Oyendu, fine and good. That means he just woke up from sleep. So this is where all of them will wake up from, and then decide to come and do one video so that they will carry name. And people will say, hey, this one, where are you? You must put Simon Ekpa's name in anything that you are doing if you want to make name. It is here. Let us play it again. You must put Simon Ekpa's name. If you don't put his name, the thing no go make the round.
Yes.
If you want to be noticed today in Nigeria, call yourself one thing. You can give yourself even Ibozurume. When we're doing Ibozurume, take one name now. Just write Simon Ekpa. You drag Simon Ekpa to Washington. You drag Simon Ekpa. Man, it may appear. If you want to advertise your organization, and you have been trying, and nobody is listening to you. If you want the organization to be published on Nigerian newspaper, write that Simon Ekpa, that you are taking Simon Ekpa to the highest court in the world. Man, you are going to appear on Vanguard. Just send it to Vanguard. If you want to be noticed today in Nigeria, call yourself one thing. You can give yourself even Ibozurume. When we're doing Ibozurume, take one name now. Just write Simon Ekpa. You drag Simon Ekpa to Washington. You drag Simon Ekpa. Man, it may appear. If you want to advertise your organization, and you have been trying, and nobody is listening to you. If you want the organization to be published on Nigerian newspaper, write that Simon Ekpa, that you are taking Simon Ekpa to the highest court in the world. Man, you are going to appear on Vanguard. Just send it to Vanguard. If you want to be noticed today in Nigeria, call yourself one thing. You can give yourself even Ibozurume. When we're doing Ibozurume, take one name now. Just write Simon Ekpa. You drag Simon Ekpa to Washington. You drag Simon Ekpa. Man, it may appear. If you want to advertise your organization, and you have been trying, and nobody is listening to you. If you want the organization to be published on Nigerian newspaper, write that Simon Ekpa, that you are taking Simon Ekpa to the highest court in the world. Man, you are going to appear on Vanguard. Just send it.
Somebody is asking Ugoezi or Ugoezi, the boy, is this live broadcast? Yes, it is.
Just like Mazen Namdekano has every antidote to every virus of one Nigeria, the same way is the Prime Minister, his spiritual son. He directed them of what to do, so that everybody can be watching Arise TV and Channels Television, NTA, AIT, and all the new social media television that are coming up. You have to put Simon Ekpa's name there so that you can be able to make more views. If not,
yes,
that is not go anywhere. So when one Nigeria publish names and says Simon Ekpa is the one leading on the list, I can't wonder. All the channels, televisions in one Nigeria are not sitting down to seek people's opinion on the list of the terrorists on the banner. All they are asking the journalists, they should comment on this Simon Ekpa code.
Yes, it's true because they want to be noticed.
Comment on Simon Ekpa. Oh, that one we won't make you comment. So the one man they talk and say, putting Simon Ekpa's name on the list is wrong. Because Simon Ekpa, to me, I don't see him as a terrorist. He's a Biafran
Yeah, he's an agitator. Yes.
for freedom. And as the guy they talk about, now so the journalist cut up come out.
Exactly. I have it. TVC News.
Let me see if I'll get the video. Man, can I go? Do over to you. Let me look for that video.
Let me send it to you.
Which
I have
video?
it.
Which video?
Look at it. The TVC News.
I had this video. Wait, let me get the.
Where they want our prime minister that wanted. I
Uh,
don't know. It's
so
like
there's just one segment. Wait. I get them. I go pick up from computer. There's just one segment, where one man was talking. Make I get the.
Yes, our PM is now a superstar.
Declared 90 you propose that this situation or this situation rather should be handled. You know, we just understand that the military has declared 96 persons wanted in connection to terrorist activities in the country. Simon Ekpa has been included. But what would you make, or what are your thoughts generally on how it's been put out there, and what do you think should be a strategic approach to address some of the concerns you also highlighted?
Now, look at this. Now, Simon Ekpa, to me, is not a terrorist. He is an agitator. Until we begin to put a difference between those who are agitating for something and those who are actually terrorists. Now, we know those that are terrorist group leaders in the country, and nothing positive has been done to quell the activities of those that are known to be terrorists, and so on and so forth. I don't see Simon Ekpa as a terrorist. I see him as an agitator. I see Nnamdi Kanu as an agitator, and several other ethnic groups that are agitating for one thing or the other, which, to me, the federal government should have sit back, have a roundtable talk, and discuss with these people to find out what are their grievances, why are they agitating, and what are they agitating for. These and more other ways could be adopted so that we'll be able to live in harmony as one nation. So, including Simon Ekpa in the list of those 96 or thereabout terrorists that have been listed by the government, I don't see that as I don't see him being a part of that terrorist group. He's an agitator. He is asking for something. The federal government should look into what is the reason why he is asking for what he is asking for. And when that is looked into, then it could be resolved. We could have a roundtable discussion, and all those issues will be resolved. I don't think there is anybody who wants to break away from Nigeria, but I think they're asking that there should be more presence of the federal government activities and agencies in the other neglected.
All right. Well, that's where we have to leave it for now. Thank you so much, DS.
Yeah. They cut them.
They're not going to make you hear him because he's talking. What he's saying is not what they expected of him.
They cut the man off. They cut the man off because they don't want to hear the truth. The one Nigeria just love lies, and propaganda. So, as we round up, we say thank you to all Biafrans. Thank you to all Biafrans for being here with us and for standing firm to this time. Please continue to do that which you have to do to make sure Biafra comes. Visit the website, cast your vote, and visit the database system of the Biafra Security Administration and process your ID card. Get accredited for the convention in Finland in November, December. Please and please key into every activities of the Biafran government in exile and de facto in the homeland. We have a template and we must follow that template. This is not time for emergation. No. This is time for us to follow the template that the Prime Minister has put on the table. So don't think of how you know how to do it best and the way you want to do it, because you people have been telling us since after the genocide of 1970s. We used to see some people carrying file and paper. Wherever MNK go, come out, they want to go to the same place. MNK will go and submit letters and complaints in the UN. They will go and submit another one that is counterproductive to conflict what MNK has done already. It has been their own way of they want to do it their own way, just to sabotage because they collect money. This is the first time the Biafran people have had a system that has been set up, just like Buhari, the impostor, said, let the Biafran people go and organize themselves, set up a government, and then put in for a referendum and then come in. That is what we have done. And more are coming. And as a government, we have the legal right to have an army, instituted army, legally armed, because we have to defend our territory. Government in exile have many powers to take care of their people, conduct elections, even have their own party, cast their vote, and then have their own ID card, their means of identification, engage with countries diplomatically, have discussions with other countries, go into treaties and allegiances, and then have every connections of anything that you think of. Go into armed struggle to make sure you defend your motherland. We have a structure and every template needed for a workable government is on the table. This is one of a kind that has never happened before. This is when Biafrans are fully ready for their freedom and the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. Wake up and join the fight before it becomes too late for you. Thank you so much from here. Mazu, go over to you for your closing remarks.
Biafrans, I must say thank you so much for watching. We don't tell you everything finished. Do your donation. No matter how little, do your donation. Everything you give, as long as you are giving it willingly, it's worth giving. God bless you for giving. That is the offering and tithe you have to pay to save yourself, to save your generation, to save your land. Thank you so much. Share the programs anywhere you are watching from. Share the program, whether from Twitter, from Facebook, or YouTube. Share the program. Thank you so much, and bye for now.
Thank you. Biafra, over to you.
Thank you, my minister, wonderful minister of our time. Ndị be anyị ekene m unu ọzọ. Ọ ga-adịrị nwoke mma, dịrị nwaanyị mma. Onye ọbụla jisi ike. Unu elozọkwa na votu anyị na our donation. $1, $2, $3, $5. If you give $1,000, it will still be accepted. Unu na-eme ọfụma, jisi n'ike. Ọfọdụgo nwantịntị, we will reach that very post. At least unu enwetego date mbọsị a ga-declare Biafra. So obi si onye ọbụla ike that once Biafra is declared, we are a nation of our own. Thank you, my people, for always being with us, but also try and share this And don't forget, the voting is still ongoing. Go to www.biafrarepublicgov.org for those of you who are still asking for link. If you go there, every link is there on the Biafra website. Thank you, my people. Good night, and thank you for joining us. Bye.
Freedom is coming tomorrow. Get ready, mama, prepare for your freedom. Freedom is coming tomorrow. Get ready, mama, prepare for your freedom. Freedom is coming tomorrow. Yeah, oh, listen to mama. Yeah, oh, listen to mama. Yeah, oh, listen to mama. Freedom is coming tomorrow. Get ready.